Good evening, fellow punters. Mickey D back with you here Saturday evening, just gone 6 o'clock. I was doing my notes the last couple of hours. I was a bit late out of the traps today. Had a late night last night, went to a football match, and we done what we did years ago. We stopped in a couple of taverns on the way home, and then I had to meet in a place I always go on a Friday night. And it was 2 or half 2 before I left it. So slow out of the traps this morning. It's great crack when you're at it, but as you get older, the recuperation period takes a lot longer. But we're on holidays anyway, so I have to do it. Finished up a good night last night. It could have been better. Silmania should have won yesterday evening. I thought that'd break free like it did before and break on the lead. Held it up and didn't go for home in time, got slightly impeded. I thought there might be a stewards inquiry. I don't know whether there was or not. Finished second. Best horse second again. Alligator Alley finally, £10 lower, stalls in the middle. Nothing could go wrong last night. Nothing was in his way, kept him out of trouble, and he hosed up. He was 5-2 the night before. He might win again. I'd love to see him running in Kimpton or Wolverhampton on good ground on the go. Florence Thompson as well. I thought she'd win it. I only seen the video of it this morning. Going well at 6 and 6.5. I just tired out in the last 50 yards, but place money. It was 12s into 30-2, I think. So all in all, not too bad. But the gamble, of course, I was afraid of that yesterday evening. I used to when I was doing that video. Tony Mullins, he's a shrewdie. When he put down that money, natural luck, second again. Let me down for a good few pound with doubles and trebles, and I had a win bet on it as well. But anyway, today with Prisoner's Dilemma, very good winner. I couldn't believe that opened at 13-2 yesterday. Went off 3-1 favourite, hosed up. Very disappointing run in the Ripon race by, must have been something wrong with that horse. Couldn't run that bad, or else the surface the last time suited better in Chelmsford. And we had Lion King there at 10-6 or 5-6. Drifted out like a barge, and the old timer who I thought would definitely bounce, Ducky Mallon, after running in Sligo after a 2-year absence on the sidelines. 11-year-old Douglas on the line, and if I thought it would have drifted like that, I'd have suggested backing it each way. I had a win bet on it, and I just covered the win bet then by doing it each way there a while ago, when I went out to 10-1. So because he pulled out the other one, that's the one I was sort of looking at, was Royal Tribute, and I said when he pulled out Royal Tribute, this one was geared up for it. So Mike followed that one again. There was two great winners on the bus today and last night. There was a great summation given by, I must say, by Sean Westlake on Captain Winters. It's well worth a read, anyone. It's on the last video, anyone that did not see it. And Adam O'Sullivan, he had a few days off. He said he was back with a bang. And I think he put up Jumbie as well today. And so did Sorka. There's several winners there today. That one stretch there today, there must be 5 or 6 in about 8 races that we all tipped up. So it's going well. Craig Sutherland is on fire as well in the last few days. Well done, Craig. Anyway, tomorrow, I have a price missed on a horse, but I'm going to follow it anyway. In the 2:15 at Tramore, 2 miles handicap hurl, it's 80-95. I normally don't go at races like this, but Pat Flynn has bite that, and it runs off 92 after initial rating of 107. And them 3 runs were got in soft ground maiden hurls, and being out of Milan is better on better ground. It's also a half brother to Might Bite, and it's a full brother to Beat That, who was a 160 rated horse when it was with Nicky Henderson. But the last time it ran, it made a mistake at the 3rd and a big deliberate jump at the 4th, and it sort of was wide the whole trip, and it finished 6th. And I said straight away, so that's one that he'll target for the August meeting, because he does that every year. He targets this meeting. He's a local trainer down there. It opened at 7-1. It's into 7-2. So I was going to suggest a pint win point each way, but now we'll have to go 2 points win. It's 7-2. And I missed the 7-1 as well myself because I was bollocksing here trying to get horses for tomorrow. But anyway, that's bite that in the 2:15 at Tramore. For the 3:45 at Chelmsford, timestamp should follow up with the £6 penalty for his winning over course and distance. It was a horse that we had in the race, Windle's Last, that ran second, and this ran away with it. So it's 5-4. So include that in your multiples. I would imagine it should be winning again tomorrow. The best race tomorrow is the Fillies and Mares listed race in Pontefract over 6 furlongs. There's 9 declared. In the last 13 runnings of this, 9 times a 4-year-old has won, but there's no 4-year-old running this year. And the other 4 times a 3-year-old. And there's 7 3-year-olds this year, and they're rated from 86 to 99. In fact, there's 2 99 rated 3-year-olds and a 98 rated 3-year-old, and that's not a bad rating. But there's 2 6-year-olds in it. I'm going against my better judgment here normally. I think it's between the 2 6-year-olds. Gale Force Maya is up to 107. It won off 104. But Chil it won off 97. And it was third last year in the Group 1 in the hit in the Betfair Sprint that Emirati Anna won. And it was highly tried, would say, last year as a 5-year-old. 6-year-old, only 2 runs this year. And it was 11th the last year, but only beaten about 3 lengths in the Stewards Cup. It's his third run, or her third run, after a long layoff. It's 5-2 second favourite. Gale Force Maya is the 15-8 favourite. And as to what I'm selecting in that race, we'll go a pint win on that. And we might double it with timestamp. And then at the 4:10 at Pontefract, Gordon's Aura is on. We're back to the last year, but he finished second. He's one paced. He has no gears, only the one gear. He's just a relentless galloper, and the long stretch and the uphill finish may well suit. But there's an each way play, even though there's only 7 horses in this. It's a 7-1 shot. Flint Hill. I normally wouldn't do a each way and 7, but I think it should be in the first 2, I thought. It has won twice at the distance, and its last run in York was over 2 miles, but it's only beaten 3 lengths, even though it was finished, I think, about 7th. And it was second over the track in the previous run to that. Now, I probably should be sticking with Gordon's Aura, but it's short. I think it's 15-8 or 2-1 or something. And it's a quick run. Now, it might well win, but I thought, I was hoping that Maljum would run in France tomorrow, but was pulled out the other day. There's only 9 in it. I thought State of Rest won for us, or Group 1 the last time. And it has won in Australia and America as well. And it won in France before. And at 5-1. But the last time it ran at a mile, it's better at 10 furlongs. But it might be a pint each way at 5-1 tomorrow in the Group 1 in France. There was one other one for tomorrow, but I had it in my tracker, but it's running in Southall, so I'm not sure about it. I'll see. If I do, I'll put it up in the description in the morning. I'll check it out tonight. Anyway, bash the bookies. Oh, I have barometer running later for us, so hopefully it's drifting on price as well. It's gone out to 5-1. So you never know. Might do the business for us. Anyway, racing is coming on Monday. There's a few nice declared, so I'll be doing a bit of study tonight. I won't be going out. And I'll be back tomorrow evening with a couple for Monday. Over and out.